Assalamualaikum. As the first presenter, I want to give a quick overview of Aptiv Malaysia Sdn Bhd as a vital part of the global automotive technology landscape. Their global parent, Aptiv plc, headquartered in Dublin, Ireland, develops software and hardware for a safer, greener, and more connected future of mobility. Aptiv heritage stems from Delphi Automotive System, formerly part of General Motors. Here in Malaysia, Aptiv Malaysia Sdn Bhd, incorporated in 1998, is vital to Aptiv's worldwide operation, especially in signal and power solution. They specialize in manufacturing wiring harness, the nervous system transmitting power and signal throughout vehicle. They also produce other crucial electrical components like high tension and battery cables. Their main manufacturing site is in Kuala Terengganu with a sales office in Bukit Jelutong, Selangor. They supply a major Malaysia OEMs including Produa, Proton, Nissan and Isuzu. Their reach is regional. They export to Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia and India and manage imports globally, making them a key part of Aptiv worldwide supply chain. In short, Aptiv Malaysia builds the essential electrical foundation for modern vehicle, driving mobility forward for Malaysia and the region.
Today, I'll be sharing how Aptiv Malaysia Sdn Bhd manage its supply chain effectively. As a key arm of Aptiv plc, the company plays a vital role in producing automotive technologies, particularly electrical and safety systems. Let's begin with sourcing and procurement. Aptiv Malaysia uses a strategic approach by working with both global and local suppliers. These suppliers are chosen not just for cost effectiveness, but also for their quality, reliability, sustainability practices. Aptiv also leverage advanced ERP system to manage demand forecasting, procurement, and inventory in real time. In terms of supply relationship, Aptiv maintain long-term partnership. These aren't just transactional suppliers are involved in the early stage of product development, and their performance is tracked regularly through scorecard and audits. This helps ensure consistency and continuous improvement. Moving on to logistics and manufacturing strategies, Aptiv Malaysia integrate both internal logistics and third-party providers to ensure timely and efficient transportation of material and product. One of the standard practices is the use of just-in-time delivery, which minimizes inventory costs by delivering material exactly when needed for production. Aptiv also adopts lean manufacturing practices, techniques such as 5S Kaizen and value stream mapping are used to reduce waste and improve productivity. This lean culture not only support efficient workflow but also promote a mindset of continuous improvement among employees. Finally, sustainability is a core part of Aptiv Malaysia's supply chain strategy. The company ensures that its suppliers follow responsible sourcing guidelines, minimize its carbon footprint through efficient transport planning, and promotes recycling and waste reduction throughout the supply chain. What's made Aptiv stand out is all these elements: sourcing, supply relationship, logistics, lean strategies, and sustainability are integrated into single cohesive system. This gives the company a strategic advantage in today's competitive and environmentally conscious global market. To conclude, Aptiv Malaysia supply chain is not just about moving parts. It's about building a value through strategic partnership, operational excellence, and sustainable growth.
So next, I will talk about chapter 11, which is managing inventory. So, type of inventory that have in Aptiv company is Aptiv Malaysia use a different type of inventory for their different purpose, which is raw material, work in process, MRO, which is maintenance, repair and operating, and finished good. Their raw material, these basic item like copper wires and plastic resins used to make wire harness. And work in process, these are items that are already being assembled but not yet finished. For example, a partially completed wire harness. And number 3 is MRO, which is these are not for sale but needed to keep the machine running. For example, like tools, lubricants, and machine parts. And number 4 is finished good, which is this completed product ready to be sent to the car manufacturer like Proton and Produa. Aptiv company also use ABC inventory classification, which is class A item are high value and essential to the product like sensors or control chips. This need to most attention and tight control. And also class B item are important but not as critical. They are controlled with balanced efforts. Class C item are low cost, such as tape or screw. These are managed more loosely. And the last one is Aptiv use a modern technology to keep track of their inventory. For example, they have two, which is they use ERP, which is Enterprise Resource Planning System. It help plan and manage inventory orders and use in one integrated system. And number 2 is barcode scanning and RFID tag. These are used to track the movement of part in the real time. So these two methods used to record in their system.
Now let's move on to the decision-making model used by Aptiv Malaysia in their operations. They rely on a few key models such as Maximin, EMV expected monetary value, and decision trees to make better decisions when facing uncertainty and risk. First, we have the Maximin model. This model is used when Aptiv Malaysia is faced with high-risk situation. The Maximin model helps them choose the safest alternative by focusing on minimizing the worst possible outcome. Essentially, it's a more conservative approach, ensuring that they avoid major losses while maintaining stability in their operation. Next, Aptiv Malaysia use EMV or expected monetary value. This model is useful when there are multiple options with different probabilities of outcomes. EMV calculates the expected return of each alternative based on these probabilities, helping the company choose the option that provide the best long-term financial benefit. For example, when deciding whether to invest in new technology or expand production, EMV helps them evaluate which choice has the best expected financial return. Finally, decision trees are used by Aptiv Malaysia to visualize the potential outcomes of various decisions. A decision tree lays out all the possible paths and outcomes, making it easier to see the risks and rewards associated with each option. By using this tool, they can clearly assess the different alternatives and choose the one that best aligns with their goals.
So basically, there are few actions taken by Aptiv Malaysia when machines break down and how they make sure not to affect the product. The first one is immediate containment and assessment. A technician from Aptiv Malaysia was called immediately to assess the breakdown, and they doing the evaluation include checking error logs, visible damage, and spare part availability. So the second one is contingency activation. When quick repair was not possible, contingency plans were triggered. So the production of Aptiv Malaysia was redirected to a backup machine with similar functionality while maintaining quality standards. The third one is a production rescheduling. If no backup machine was available, the planning team reorganized the production schedule. So priority was given to urgent or time-sensitive orders, while it can less the critical tasks were postponed. So the last one for actions taken when machine breakdown and how not to affect the product is interdepartmental communication. So the operation department from Aptiv Malaysia informed the logistic department and customer service team promptly. So these teams managed customers' expectation and adjusted delivery plans accordingly. Next is why efficiency is more important than quality. It is because overtime implementation. The overtime shift were introduced to recover the lost output, and it also extend working hours were supervised to prevent fatigue-related errors. And second one is it is because short-term outsourcing. The critical components were temporarily outsourced to approve the vendors, and this ensure the supply chain remain uninterrupted. The third one, it is because cross-department communication. So, the continuous communication was maintained with technical department, planning department, and operation department. This also ensured the transparency and alignment throughout the recovery process. Second last is the efficiency is more important than quality because the root cause analysis and preventive measures, a formal breakdown report and root cause analysis were initiated, and it also can prevent the step include more frequent maintenance checks and investment in backup equipment. So the outcome is efficiency more important than quality because efficiency is minimize productions, disruption, and maintain delivery commitments and productivity.
So next, I will discuss how Aptiv Malaysia can improve production efficiency when working with a limited budget. So given the company's specialization is in advanced automotive technology and precision components, the most effective approach is to optimize their existing processes through lean manufacturing techniques. Lean manufacturing techniques focus on identifying and eliminating waste in their production process. So this includes reducing excess inventory, minimizing waiting times, and eliminating unnecessary movement of materials or workers. By streamlining workflows, they can improve the overall process flow and reduce bottlenecks that slow down production. Another critical aspect is investing in worker training. Enhancing the skills of their employees help reduce errors and downtime, which directly contributes to higher efficiency and better product quality. So the next is the benefits, which is lean initiative is that they require minimal capital investment. This makes them especially suitable when budgets are tight. Despite the low cost, lean manufacturing can yield significant improvement in productivity and quality. Moreover, lean manufacturing aligns perfectly with Aptiv's focus on high-tech precision manufacturing. It not only boosts efficiency but also reduces rework, which is crucial for maintaining the high standards expected in automotive components. Finally, lean manufacturing encourages employee engagement by involving them in continuous improvement efforts. So this fosters a culture of innovation and ownership, which is vital for sustaining long-term operational excellence. Next is the views on outsourcing production overseas for Aptiv Malaysia, which is quality, logistic, and CSR. For quality, outsourcing production overseas can risk compromising quality control, especially for complex automotive parts requiring stringent standards. Aptiv must ensure that overseas facility meet its rigorous quality certifications and maintain close monitoring to uphold product integrity. Next is logistic, which is shifting production abroad may reduce direct labor costs but can increase logistic complexity, lead times, and associated supply chain risks. Aptiv would need robust logistic planning, including inventory management and contingency strategies to avoid disruption. For the corporate social responsibility, which is CSR, outsourcing raises CSR concerns such as labor practices, environmental impact, and community relations in the host country. Aptiv has responsibility to ensure its overseas partners adhere to ethical labor standards and environmental regulation, maintaining its global CSR commitments.
Next is supplier selection. So Aptiv follow just-in-time manufacturing where precise delivery timing is crucial to avoid halts in production lines. So they select suppliers with higher cost but proven reliability as their consistency ensures uninterrupted operation. Frequent delays lead to hidden costs such as last-minute expediting production, rescheduling, and customer dissatisfaction. So, consistent supply supports lean manufacturing, enabling Aptiv to minimize waste, streamline processes, and maintain customer trust. Next is automation and workforce strategy. So, automation enhances quality and precision, especially in wiring harness assembly where accuracy is vital to meet automotive standards. Aptiv's strategy emphasizes human-machine collaboration, where employees shift to supervisory or technical support roles. Upskilling and retraining programs are essential, ensuring workforce adaptability while preserving jobs and morale. This balanced approach sustains productivity gains, strengthens quality control, and aligns with Aptiv long-term innovation goals.
Aptiv Malaysia successfully combined the contemporary theories in operations and decision-making through the use of the supply chain management strategies, sophisticated inventory management, and analytical tools such as Maximin and EMV. The company embraces lean manufacturing and just-in-time practices that guarantee efficiency, quality, and risk aversion in its operation. It also actively manages issues like machine downtimes and supply chain issues, and is extremely sustainability conscious, CSR conscious, and local sourcing conscious, which enhances brand image and business continuity. As a way of remaining competitive, Aptiv is advised to embrace the use of AI in predictive analytics, enhance preventive maintenance through the IoT, and look at the option of nearshoring as a way of balancing cost, quality, and risk. This holistic strategy sustains growth, innovation, and flexibility in international market.